Cheers and welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Yes, it's the Razz session. What's a Razz session? And we're brewing it on the Pinter, a raspberry sour. And it's sessionable, which means you can have more than one. It's only sitting at 4.5%, so you're good. If you're gonna get a little buzz and you're drinking 1.0 kombuchas, you got a problem, just saying. 4.5, you can have a couple, enjoy your night. Yeah, or your afternoon. And this would be a great brew, especially for the summer months. I know it's fall going into winter, but I live in Florida and we have 4 seasons. Summer, 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 and kind of summer. Right now we're leaving summer going into kind of summer. It's pretty warm here and I know it's almost November. Yeah, welcome to Florida. So here, let's get into this. First of all, you're gonna need this, which is gonna come with the kit to clean your Pinter, especially if it's your second brew. You gotta really do a cleaning. And I'm gonna assume this is your second or third or fourth. Go check out this video. This video is cleaning 2.0, which means that you have to not only do the basic cleaning, you gotta do a little extra cleaning because you already brewed a beer and there's a little bit more to clean. Yeah, just saying. What do we have? Well, we got the fresh pack, which is right here. Yeah. Beautiful. Basically, it's the raspberry wort that they made for the raspberry sour beer with less water. So you're going to add some more water back to it. So yeah, make sure you're using good quality water, spring water. Don't be getting that water out of your tap that smells like chlorine. That's just going to taste nasty. And it's not Pinter's fault. That's your fault. Use quality water for quality beer. So we've got that. You're also going to have this really cool yeast called Spark. That's right. Each yeast is a little different because they're distinct in the way they contribute or maybe not contribute flavors and aromas. So that's why you want to use certain yeasts. And they're going to come with the right yeast for the right beer. So what do we got to do? What do we got to do? Well, first of all, you got to get your iPhone or your Android, whatever you may have, pull up your Pinter app. Once you bring up your Pinter app, it's gonna say, hey, what are you brewing? And you can go scroll through it. You can scan the QR code, but if not, you can scroll through it and you wanna find your beer. And like I found this right here, Razz Sour, and I clicked recommend it. It says 7 days for brewing, 5 days conditioning, and then it should be brewed today, which is October 27th, 2024, and I can tap it, which means I can start drinking it on November 8th, 2024. A lot of people ask days and things like that, and I figure that's important. So, you know, you got 7 days of actual fermentation, and then you have 5 days conditioning. Does that mean you can drink it sooner? Yeah, you can. But the 5 days conditioning is going to allow the yeast to settle. It's going to reduce some of the bittering that you would get from the yeast, which, yeah, it's got lots of B vitamins, so it's good for you, just saying. And allow you to kind of cold crash. You ever heard cold filter? Yeah, put it in your fridge. There you go, cold filtered. So, yeah, getting all fancy and you haven't even started brewing your beer. So, in here, you're gonna look and go, oh wow, it's clean now. Yeah, hopefully. But you're also gonna see that you have a little color separation between if you have the blue Pinter, red, any color, don't matter what you got. You can see a little separation. You gotta fill up to that line, right to the line before the separation with good quality water. Spring water would be great. Don't use the water with chlorine in it. That's just bad. We don't want that. And hey, you know what else you forgot? You forgot something. Like, subscribe, appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna get my water ready. I already got some of it here, but I'm gonna get the rest of the water ready, fill it up, and we'll keep rocking. Okay, it's about 188.8, something like that, ounces. Measure it yourself just to verify. I could be off a tiny bit, but it's about 1.475 US imperial, whatever, gallons. And it's time. So I've already sprayed my scissors with Star Sand. Really kind of feel like I need to wipe them off and respray them. Just saying. Rather to be safe than sorry, you know what I'm saying? And we'll set those back down. I know you may not have Star Sand. You can use some of the cleaner from this. Just, you know, make sure things are clean. Clean, sanitized, not sterile. Sterile's much harder, trust me on that one. Paper towels, I'm a little OCD. I use the inside of the paper towel because I don't like chemicals. I've got issues. It just is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead. I already got the water in here. Coughing's not good either, but I was ingesting some of the cleaner and that's not good either. So many things are not good for you. I will tell you that they don't recommend running water into this and putting it back in. I tried it. I got a tiny bit out of it. You can squeeze the bag really good and get pretty much 99.9 or close to it out of here. So I'm going to expect this to be red. I'm just guessing. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, we're going to stop the flow. And we're going to bring it. Oh, it's caramely. I'm going to bring it up nice and close so you can see. There we go. Look how beautiful red that is. You don't need to see my ugly mug. Look at the malt. Come on. And I'd love to tell you this is beer already, but it's not. It's just malt. Malt and raspberry. Yeast makes beer. Pulling it back. I need to be able to reach. Oh my gosh. The raspberry is intense. I mean, intense. Very intense raspberry smell. Can't imagine the brewery when they were making this malt. Oh gosh. Would have smelled amazing. I'm keeping it close to the hole. I know you're not appreciating it because you don't get to see it as easy, but I'm trying to make sure I get as much as possible because I'm not going to rinse the bag this time. Not worth my time. I'm telling you. Might get 0.1% difference, but I am going to squeeze the living hell out of this bag because I'm not going to leave any behind. And there we go. Not a lot of flavor on the raspberry. Pretty mild. I got a tiny bit though. At least it wasn't stupid bitter like some. If you get some with a lot of yeast or a lot of hops in it, they're super bitter. I know I shouldn't squeeze every little bit, but I'm not a green person. I just hate waste. It's just the way I was brought up. Waste is a bad thing. Everybody has their thing, and my dad instilled in us, don't waste things. Do not waste. Waste is never good. Okay, that's it. I am gonna rinse this just so you can see it if I ever have to use it in a video or show it to you. So do like that so you can see both sides. Pretty. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hands off real quick. It's time for spark. That's right, spark. And remember, there's a little tear mark on both sides. So tear it open. Make sure your hands are clean or super wet like mine are right now. Pour the yeast in. Grab your clean lid. I hope you cleaned it. Twist it on. Close it. I almost forgot. Make sure this is on a 5. Mine is. And that your other seal is closed. The seal and the thing should be on a 5. Probably should have told you that in the beginning. But if you're brewing this beer and you're using the app on your phone, it would have told you. That's right, it would have told you. Okay, so remember, this has to be super clean. You put it on at an angle. There's a slot for the angle, okay? And you push down. There you go. Okay, what do you do next? Because you're going to be fermenting. You gotta go set this somewhere in your brew space. Ready? Yeah? Like that. Black side down, even. And go set it somewhere nice and cool. Doesn't have to be super cold, doesn't have to be hot, just nice and cool. Sorry for the little audio issue there. Hopefully you could hear me. But yeah, pitch your yeast, flip it over, go stick it somewhere nice and cool. Not a big deal, okay? All good. Emptied this, use the purifier, use the spark. Let's go stick it out and let it ferment. Appreciate you. We'll come back for the taste test. And don't forget, like, subscribe, keep sharing. Thank you.